It is a common belief that the confusion of tongues at the Tower of Babel is what caused the human race to scatter and settle down at different locations on earth. The biblical account of this incident is found in the 10th and 11th chapters of the book of Genesis. However, a deeper study reveals that there had been two major migrations of people around the same time in history. Hardly 100 years prior to the confusion of tongues, when Noah's sons Shem, Ham, and Japheth were dwelling in the region of Arata, they divided the known parts of the earth among themselves by casting lots. The Bible states that it happened when a person named Peleg was born. When they divided the land in this manner, most of them were happy and they moved on to their designated lands. This is the first major migration of people across the lands after the flood of Noah. However, the children of Ham were not happy with their lot, which was the whole continent of Africa. Ham's son Canaan didn't even bother to go there. He occupied the Levant region, which belonged to Shem, and named it Canaan after his own name. Still, Ham moved on to Egypt and was ruling that region in the beginning. Now, in Greek mythology, Ham is known as Kronos. Kronos, not willing to relinquish power to his children. The war between the Titans and the Olympians are all to do with this period of Ham's rule in Egypt. At the same time, Shem had moved to the region of India. However, even before the division of lands, Ham's grandson Nimrod had left the main fold and had established the cities of Babel, Erech, Akkad, Calneh, and many others in Mesopotamia. And it is in this kingdom the Tower of Babel was being built. A mixed crowd of all the disgruntled people from all three sons of Noah that opposed Yahweh God were with Nimrod. Again, when God confused their language, there was a second migration of people to different lands from the Tower of Babel. This is what we read in Genesis 10. Now, let's try to place these events in a historical timeline. According to the Bible, the division of lands occurred when Peleg was born in the year 2767 BC. It was the time when Ham moved to Egypt and Shem moved to India, respectively. The book of Jubilees further states that the confusion of tongues occurred in the next Jubilee, which will be roughly around 2725 BC, a Jubilee being 50 years. Unknown to many, Nimrod's wife Semiramis had already killed Nimrod by the time the tower was nearing its completion. After taking over Nimrod's throne, she attacked India within the next 50 years, which is around 2675 BC. I can say this confidently because her total reign over Assyria was only 60 years, and she was defeated by the godly sons of Shem. In another 40 years, Peleg gave birth to a son named Raghu in the year 2637 BC. This Raghu lived 339 years until 2298 BC. Hindus claim that Raghu was the grandfather of Lord Rama, probably through marrying the fair-skinned Semitic girl Sita. Even though the lifespans of people were on the decline after the flood, people were still living longer years compared to us. Rama could have easily lived 200 years. Hindu epics don't explain this phenomena. Ham, who is known as Kamdev in India, lived 536 years. His brother Shem, who was the King Bharat and the founder of India, lived 600 years. Coming back to our story, about 100 years after the attack of Semiramis on India, Ham the Kamdev got kicked out of Egypt by Dionysus as he avenged his father Haman's expulsion from Libya by Ham and Rhea in the past. So Ham came to India and engaged in a combat with his brother Shem simply because of his faith in Yahweh God. Around the same time, Dionysus also attacked India. It may have something to do with pursuing Ham or his followers known as aborigines, because Ham had a very bad reputation of spoiling the youth wherever he went. He had done it in Italy when he usurped the land of Italy following the death of Commerus Gallus. He led astray the youth through his bacchanalia raves, and Noah had to banish him. In India, he had introduced Lovers' Festival for younger people, and Indians are proud of it even today. Kama Sutra bears his name as well. Even when he moved to the land of Bactria, he enslaved the people there through black magic and ruled over them. However, pagan epics extol him while they do everything else to wipe out the memory of our Creator, Yahweh, and his righteous followers from history itself. Thanks for watching.